Welcome to Traveling While Black.
Hey, what's up? I'm Anthony, this is my wife Marley, and welcome to another episode of Traveling While Black.
Yes, welcome back everyone. As a brief reminder, our show is based on our experiences traveling, and we base those experiences off of how good of a drive it was, how much fun we had, and most importantly, how comfortable do we feel as Black people visiting for the first time.
Last summer in episode 105, we took our first trip to the east side of the state to experience for the first time the city of Spokane.
Yeah, and we were invited to come back out to Spokane this winter to see what there's to do in the wintertime, and we were really excited to go.
Yep, and the timing works out perfectly. With March Madness right around the corner, it gives us the opportunity to drop by the local university that's been the downfall to our brackets the last couple of years.
Yes, but take a look at this episode, and as always, let us know what you think.
It took 105 episodes before our first trip to the city of Spokane, but it would only be 27 episodes later for us to return.
This time, we are back to see what things there are to do within the city during a winter visit.
Drive grade. For this drive, there wasn't much difference from last time. It was still just under a 4-hour drive, and it still felt long. But also like last time, there was no stop-and-go traffic.
What was surprising for us was that despite traveling in the winter this time, the views were still awesome. And to be honest, the weather on the way down was a lot better on the way back, but still, no issues.
Although, when traveling through the pass in the winter, we always recommend checking the conditions ahead of time. But for our drive, although we took it during a different season, it was still the same great drive experience as last time.
And therefore, the same drive grade as last time. We give a 4 out of 5 for drive grade. Level of fun. We were back in the city of Spokane, this time during a different season, so we made sure to switch up our experiences from last visit. For example, since our last visit, in true Seattle-like fashion, we made it a habit to first grab some coffee.
We were recommended to check out First Avenue Coffee. Located at 1011 West First Avenue, Suite B, we dropped in to have some of what they described to be some damn good coffee.
First Avenue Coffee features 10 different organic coffees, all sourced and roasted by Roast House Coffee. Their syrups are house-made and curated by their team with natural ingredients to match every season.
They weren't lying either, as they offered a wide selection of coffee and definitely made some damn good coffee. After grabbing our coffee, we were ready for the real adventure to start.
During our last visit, we experienced downtown by exploring the beautiful Riverfront Park. So this time, we wanted to experience a park that was outside the city and a little bit more closer to nature.
Just 9 miles away from downtown Spokane lays the biggest state park in the state of Washington, Riverside State Park.
The park is a total of 14,000 acres that includes 55 miles of hiking trails, 1 mile of which is ADA accessible, and almost any other outdoor activity one could think of.
Within the park, we headed straight to the popular bowl and pitcher entrance. It is important to note that a Discover Pass is required, but you can purchase a Discover Pass or just a day pass at a kiosk within the parking lot.
The entrance leads to the bowl and pitcher loop trail, but my main interest was more for its popular attraction, the suspension bridge. I was not disappointed.
The dope-looking rustic bridge, along with the stunning views of the rivers and surrounding nature, make for a picturesque backdrop perfect for taking photos.
Once we were done taking photos, we continued a little ways up the stairway and hit the bowl and pitcher loop trail, which is a great trail for all skill levels.
We absolutely enjoyed our time within the park, taking in great views and of course experiencing the nature. Next, we wanted to head back into the city to find the food and drink option.
Just like our last visit, we started with the drink, but since we checked out a winery last time, we decided to do beer this time, and the experience we chose was No Lie Brewery.
Located at 1003 East Trent Avenue, number 170, No Lie Brewery is a family-owned, fully independent brewery that started right here in Spokane.
No Lie is located within a really unique building where the beer is brewed, ready for distribution, and shipped. For the public, the venue not only offers a great space for hanging out and catching games on the big screen, but also is large enough to offer an area to purchase some No Lie merchandise and visit other businesses within the structure overall.
Also within No Lie's portion of the venue, it's easy to notice all of the awards No Lie has been awarded, which makes sense as No Lie is the #1 international award-winning brewery in America since 2020. And based on our experience, we can say that those awards are no lie.
After getting a tour of the brewery, we were ready for some food. Lucky for us, not only does No Lie offer a brew house, but also full-service dining in their main pub and river room, which provides beautiful views of the Columbia River.
The food was just as good as the beer and went well with another one of No Lie La's great tasting beers. Great award-winning beer, great scenery, cool merchandise, games to watch and play, and of course, good food. There's no surprise that we recommend checking out No Lie Brewery.
Finally, we had to make one more stop like we did during our last visit to the campus of Gonzaga University, this time to check in as opposed to lament, since we'll be ready to fill out our March Madness brackets really soon.
The Zags happened to be playing a big game the day of our visit, so the excitement around the city was high. They won, so therefore we'll keep them under the consideration for our Final Four of brackets.
All in all, just like last time, we really enjoyed our time in Spokane, and based on that, we can say that the city offers quite a bit regardless of the season.
Again, we definitely recommend checking out all of the places we showed in this episode. For this experience to Spokane, we give a 5 out of 5 for level of fun. Comfortability for black people. So what was different about this trip was that we didn't see as many black people as we saw last time. I suppose we shouldn't be surprised knowing that winter climate is not a popular climate with a lot of us.
But what was the same was that the people we encountered were still friendly and welcoming everywhere we stepped into. And you already know that the comfort was multiplied during our time in nature at the state park.
Yep, nature loves black people. For this trip, we did make it a priority to drive by a couple locations that are staples in the black community within Spokane, like Calvary Baptist Church, which is the oldest black church in Washington State.
And also the Carl Maxey Center, a black-led and black-centered nonprofit that is both a neighborhood cultural center and a gathering place, as well as a community-based organization that provides programs and services focused on addressing the needs of Spokane's African American and black community.
The organization recently brought the city together in the wake of the tragic loss of their executive director, Sandy Williams, who was instrumental in the building of the organization and was a huge contributor to the overall community.
So once again, we had a good experience on our visit to the city. So once again, we'll give a 4 out of 5 for comfortability for black people.
We hope you found this video helpful and entertaining. Be sure to check out all of our previous episodes.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our page on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and check out our merchandise on travelingwhileblackseattle.com. And reach out if there's anywhere you would like us to go check out.
Until next time, beautiful people, stay up, stay true, and do you.